Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Doers for Academy's YouTube channel. So we are here with another class. This is the third day of 30 days challenge of language paper. So let's start today's class. So today's first passage. So we have to read the passage carefully first. So let's start. Once there lived an old man who had a bag of gold. So there was a old man who had a bag of gold. He was foolish, so he was unwise. That old man is unwise. He dug a hole in the ground and put it the bag of gold into the hole. So he dug. Dug means, dug is the past form of dig. Dig means when you dig a hole in the ground, that means digging, right? So dug is the past form of digging. So that old man dug a hole in the ground and put that bag of gold in that hole. Then he covered the hole with a stone. Then that old man covered that hole with a stone. He would take away the stone and put his fingers into the hole. Then he would take away the stone and put his finger into the hole. Then he would touch the gold and feel very happy. So he every day take away the stone and put his finger into the hole, and he checks that if the gold he hide is still there or not. So if he touches the gold, he feel very happy. One day he took the stone away and put his finger into the hole. How angry and sad he was when he discovered that his treasure was not there. So one day when he put away that stone and put his finger into the hole, he could not find his gold. He discovered that his treasure was missing from there. The old man went to a friend and sadly told him the story. So that old man went to a friend and sadly told him the story. His friend said, "There is no reason for you to be sad. Your gold was useless to you." So that friend told him that there is no reason for you to be sad for that gold. Your gold was useless. You still have this hole. So he said that you still have this hole. You can visit it whenever you like. All you have to do is to imagine that your treasure is still there. So the friend is convincing him that there is nothing to worry about. You can whenever you can visit that place, and you can imagine that treasure is still there. So the passage is done. So we will solve the question. So the first question is, the old man put the gold dash. So where did the old man put the gold? In a secret chamber, in a bank locker, underground, in an unknown place. So he put that gold in a hole. That means it was underground, under the ground. So option C is the correct answer. Next, the old man was pleased when he. So when was the old man was pleased? When he used the gold, touched the gold, added to the gold, gave away the gold. So the correct answer is, the old man was pleased when he touched the gold. Next, the old man visited the place where he had kept the gold hidden. Once in a month, once a week, almost every day, as often as possible. So that old man visited the place wherever he had kept the gold hidden almost every day. He every day goes that place and check whether his gold is still there or not, right? Next, the antonym of the word sadly as used in the passages. So here the question is, what is the antonym of sadly which is used in this passage? Sadly means when you are unhappy, sad about something. So here the antonym of sadly is cheerfully. Cheerfully means happy. Next, last question. The friend told the old man that. So what did the friend told that old man? He had not lost anything. He would get back his gold. He should complain to the police. He should not have hidden the bag of the gold. So what is the correct answer? So that friend told him that he had not lost anything. Option A is the correct answer. So the questions are done. Now we will see other question from passage. So the first question is, who had a bag of gold? So once there lived an old man who had a bag of gold. Next question. What did the old man do with the bag of gold? So the old man dug a hole into the ground and put the bag into the hole. Next, how did the old man cover that hole? So then he covered the hole with a stone. Next question. Why would the old man remove stone from that hole? So he would take away the stone and put his finger into the hole. Then he would touch the coal and feel very happy. Next question. What did the old man discovered one day? So one day he took the stone away, put his finger into the hole. How angry and sad he was when he discovered that his treasure was not there. So what did the old man's friend told him when he said his story? His friend said, there is no reason for you to be sad. Your gold was useless too. You still have the hole. You can visit here whenever you like. All you have to do is to imagine that your treasure is still there. So these are the question. Write it down in your copy, okay? Now we will learn some synonym and antonym of important words from this passage. So the first word is foolish. So the first word is foolish. And the synonym of foolish is stupid and unwise. Next, the antonym of foolish is wise and sensible. Next word is covered. And the synonym of covered is concealed and hide. Next, the antonym of covered is uncovered and revealed. Next word is treasure. And the synonym of treasure is riches and wealth. Now the antonym of treasure is trash and junk. Next word is discovered. Discovered. And the synonym of discovered is found and revealed. Next, the antonym of discovered is lost and missed. Next word. Next word is angry. And the synonym of angry is mad and furious. And the antonym of angry is calm and peaceful. Next word is useless. Useless. And the synonym of useless is worthless and pointless. Next, the antonym of useless is useful and helpful. So these are the synonym and antonym of important words from passage 1. So write it down in your copy and learn this, okay? These are important for your exam. So now we will solve the second passage. So the passage is, time waits for none, it comes and goes on its own. So time is very precious, so it waits for none. And it comes and goes on its own. Nobody can bind it, and neither money or nor anything can buy it. So time is a such thing which is nobody can bind it. Bind it means nobody can rewind the time, and neither money can buy time. That means you can buy many precious things, but you cannot buy time, like your childhood. Childhood is a like when you are small or younger in age. Can you rewind that age, or can you rewind that time, your childhood? No, right? That's why in this passage saying that nobody can bind time and neither money can buy time. So it is precious for everyone. So time is precious for everyone. It has the potential to bring in big changes in life. So time has a potential to bring in big changes in life if you use time in a useful thing, in a good way. A minute is sufficient to win something, and a minute is enough to lose. So if someone is winning, or if someone is losing something, there is only a minute of time which can is sufficient to win something, and which is sufficient to lose enough. Okay, you can be the richest man in few seconds, while the reverse can also happen. That means you can also become the poorest man in a second, few seconds. A fraction of a second can make a difference between life and death. And also, if there is a fraction of second can make difference life and death. That means if there is a treatment going to of a patient, if something happened for a fraction of seconds, if there is no available blood or available doctor, then in seconds a person can die. So that's why they saying that a fraction of second can make a difference between life and death. This is how time is important. This is why time is important. Every second, every minute is precious. You have to use time, your time, in a good way. Every minute provide us with new opportunity and chances. We should grab it and should not allow it to slip away. So every minute provide us with new opportunity and chances. How you use your time, it brings you new opportunity and chances, and you should grab it and should not allow it to slip away. Once the right time passes away, it never returns. So once, if a chance is coming to you, if you not using that time in a right way, so it will be pass away and it will never return to you. Those who realize its significance never waste it, and those person who realize time's significance, they never waste it. we should always plan how to utilize time, and we all should always plan how to utilize our time. A timetable can help us plan their things. So a timetable can help people can plan their things. What will they do in a day? Their routine, right? Planning and its proper implementation bring in success, especially for students. So planning and its proper implementation, how you imply that planning brings us in success, especially for students. Students who plan their study, plan and other activities seldom face tension and worries. So students who plan their studies and other activities seldom face their tension and worries. Like if you are not completing your homework in time, so when you will go school back tomorrow, so if the homework is not complete, that means it cause you tension and worry because the teacher will scold you. So if you timely complete your homework, then there is no tension about it, right? If they want to succeed, they should make best use of every minute. So if student want to succeed or a person want to succeed, they should make best use of every minute, hour, month and a year. One should never postpone any work for tomorrow. So one should never postpone any work for tomorrow. You have to if you have a work to do finish, so you have to do it right now. Okay, so the first question is, how can we succeed in life? So how can we succeed in life? Options are by making timetable, by postponing our work, by planning things according to time and implementation it properly, by wasting time. So what will be the correct answer for this question? So the correct answer is option number C, by planning things according to time and implementation it properly. Next, students can lead stress-free life by listening to what their parents say, planning their study plan and other activities, binding time, becoming lazy. Option B is the correct answer. Next, antonym for the word postpone is. So, what is the meaning of postpone? Postpone means something which is delayed. You have delayed your meeting or delayed your anything. That means you are postponing. If there is if your meeting is today, you postpone it for tomorrow. So you are delaying it. So what is the antonym for the postpone word? Delay, defer, suspend, prepone. So prepone is the antonym of postpone. Next, a minute is sufficient to win something and a minute is enough to major developments can wait for time, major changes can take place in life just in a minute. Changes is the one only constant, none of the above. So what will be the correct answer? So the correct answer is option number B. Major changes can take place in life just in a minute. Last question. A suitable title for the passage will be. So what will be the suitable title for this passage? Options are importance of time, time, precious time, none of this. So the correct answer is option number A, importance of time. So all the questions are done. Now we will see some other question from passage. So the first question is, What does the passage says about time? So what does this passage say about time? So the answer is, time waits for none, it comes and goes on its own. Next question. Why is time called precious in this passage? Why does the time is called precious in this passage? Because nobody can buy uh, the time, and neither money nor anything can buy it. This is why time is precious for everyone. What kind of potential does time has? So time has the potential to bring in big changes in a life. Next question. What can happen in a minute according to this passage? A minute is sufficient to win something, and a minute is enough to lose. You can be the richest man in few seconds, while the reverse can also happen. Next question. What happened uh, in a fraction of second? So a fraction of second can make a difference between life and death. How does time is important? Time is important because every minute provides us with new opportunities and chances. We should grab it and should not allow it to slip away. What happens when right time passes away? So once the right time passes away, it never returns. What benefits do students get from planning their time? So uh, planning and its proper implementation bring in success, especially for students who plan their study plan and other activities seldom face tensions and worries. So these are the questions. Now we will learn some synonym and antonym from this passage. So the first word is precious. Precious, and the synonym of precious is valuable and costly. Something is very costly or valuable means precious, and the antonym of precious is worthless and cheap. Something which doesn't have a worth. Worthless and cheap. Next word is potential. Potential, and the synonym of potential is capability and possibility. And the antonym of potential is inability and weakness. Next word is sufficient. And the synonym of sufficient is enough and adequate. And the antonym of sufficient is insufficient and inadequate. Next word is opportunities. And the synonym of opportunities is chances and possibilities. And the antonym of opportunities is obstacles and difficulties. Difficulties. This is it. So let's solve the passage 3. One day, a mother duck and her little ducklings were on their way to a lake. So one day, a mother duck and her little ducklings. Ducklings are the baby of duck. We call baby ducks as ducklings. So they were on their way to a lake. The ducklings were very happy following their mother. So the ducklings were following their mother and they were very happy. All of a sudden, the mother duck saw a fox. So all of a sudden, when they are going to a lake, the mother saw a fox. She was frightened and shouted, "Children, hurry uh, to the lake." So the mother duck was frightened and she shouted, "Children, hurry to the lake. There is a fox." The mother duck wondered what to do. So then the duck, when she saw fox, she wondered what to do. She began walk back and forth, dragging one wing on the ground. So the duck began walk back and forth, dragging one wing on the ground. The fox became happy. So the fox became happy. He said to himself, the fox said to himself, "It seems that she hurts and can't fly. Can easily I can easily catch and eat her." So the fox talking to himself, he is saying that it seems that the duck is hurt and can't fly. I can easily catch her and eat her. Then he ran towards her. Then the fox ran towards the mother duck. The mother duck ran, leading to the fox away from the lake because there were her children. So she was distracting the fox. The fox followed her. Now he would not be able to harm her ducklings. The mother duck looked towards her duckling and saw that they had reached the lake. So when she was running, she saw that her ducklings reached the lake. She was relieved, so she stopped and took a deep breath and quickly spread her wing and rose up in the air. So she was relieved after watching her ducklings. They were in that lake. So she was relieved and she stopped and took a deep breath and quickly spread her wings and she rose up in the sky, up in the air. That means she fly in the sky, fly, and she landed in the middle of the lake and her ducklings followed her. The fox could not reach them because they were in the middle of the lake. So that's how the mother duck save her ducklings from the fox by distracting the fox. Okay. So the first question is, why did the fox become happy looking at the mother duck? He thought that the mother duck got hurt and can fly because he killed the mother duck, because he killed the ducklings, because the fox was hungry. So the correct answer is, he thought that the mother duck got hurt and can't fly. The synonym for the word wonder is, so here, what is the meaning of wonder? Wonder means when you are roaming, right? So the synonym of wonder is shout, speculate, hurry, stop. So what is the synonym word for the wonder? So wonder means speculate. Or here the wonder means thinking or speculate. What will she do? That means when the duck saw the fox, she was wondering that what she should do that time. That means she was speculating, right? Next, the mother duck was relieved because, why the mother duck was relieved? She managed to escape from the fox. She was injured. She reached the lake. She saved the ducklings. So, the mother duck was relieved because she saved the ducklings. The antonym word for the quickly is. So, what is the antonym for the word quickly? Options are lastly, slowly, finally, continuously. So at first you have to know the meaning of quickly. So what is the meaning of quickly? Quickly means rapidly or fast. So the antonym opposite of fast or quickly is slowly, option B. Next, the moral of the story is. So what will be the moral for this story? One should run fast after seeing a fox. We should always follow our mother. A devoted mother never leaves her children in difficulties. We should respect our mother. So, the moral of this story is option C. A devoted mother never leaves her children in difficulties. Like that mother duck didn't leave her ducklings when she saw a fox. Instead of, she distracted the fox to save her ducklings, right? So the correct answer is option number C. So now we will learn some synonym and antonym from this passage. So the first word is so the first word is frightened. Frightened. And the synonym of frightened is scared or afraid. When you are scared something or afraid of something. And the antonym of frightened is brave and fearless. Brave and fearless. Okay. Next word is shouted. Shouted. And the synonym of shouted is yelled and screamed. Next, the antonym of shouted is whispered and murmured. Next, Next word is wondered. Wondered. And the synonym of wondered word is thought and pondered. Next, the antonym of wondered is new and understand. Next word is hurt, and the synonym of hurt is injured. When you got injured, that means that hurts, right? So hurt means injured or wounded. And the antonym for hurt is healed and healthy. So this is it. Now we will solve the last passage number 4 of the set 3. Once there lived a blind man in a small town. So once there lived a blind man in a small town. He always carried a lighted lamp in his hand wherever he went out at night. So that blind man always carried a lighted lamp in his hand whenever he went out at night. On one dark night, he was going with his lighted lamp in his hand. So on a dark night, he was going with his lighted lamp in his hand. A group of men were passing that way. A group of men were passing that way where that blind man was going. They saw the blind man and made fun of him. So that group of men saw that blind man and made fun of him. They said, "Oh blind man, why do you carry the lighted lamp?" So that group of men asked the blind man that, and they were making fun. They were saying that, "Oh blind man, why you carry the lighted lamp? You are blind and cannot see anything. So there is no point to carry a lighted lamp." The blind man politely said. So the blind man was not angry with that group of men. He politely replied to them, "This lamp is not for me, but for the people who have eyes." So he very politely said that this lamp is not for me. I am blind, but this is not for me, but the people who have eyes. You may not see a blind man coming and push him. So why he said that this lamp is for the people who have eyes? Because the sighted man uh, cannot see a blind man coming and push him. That's why he was carrying a lamp. They felt ashamed and begged pardon. So this is it. So now we will solve the question. Why did a blind man always carry a lighted lamp in his hand? To guard his house, to show the way to the people, to make people know that a blind man is coming, just to make fun of others. So the correct answer is option C, to make people know that a blind man is coming. A blind man live in a dash. So where did the blind man live? In a city, friend's home, forest, small town. So he lived in a small town. Option D. Why did the group of men make fun of him? So why did the group of men made fun of the blind man? Because the blind man was carrying the lighted lamp, because the blind man fell into the ditch, because he was begging, because he was singing a harsh song. So the correct answer is because the blind man was carrying the lighted lamp. Next, dark is an. So what is a dark word used here? As a pronoun, as an adverb, as an adjective, or as a determiner. So what will be the correct answer? So the correct answer is as an adjective. Next, Politely mean. So, what is the meaning of politely? To push severely, to dislike intensely, in a good manner, to carry the lighted lamp towards other. So, politely means a good manner. When you politely say something to a person, that means you have good manners and you are talking very nicely to the other people, right? So the questions are done. Now we will see other question from the passage. So where did the blind man live? So the first question answer is the blind man lives in a small town. What did he always carried in his hand? So he always carried a lighted lamp in his hand whenever he went out at night. What happened to a night when a group of men were passing the way to the blind man? So, on one dark night, he was going with his lighted lamp in his hand. A group of men were passing that way. They saw the blind man and made fun of him. What did the group of men said? The blind man. So they said, "Oh blind man, why do you carry the lighted lamp? You are blind and cannot see anything." So in this question, what did the blind man reply to them? So the blind man politely said, "This lamp is not for me, but for people who have eyes. You may not see a blind man coming and push him." And they felt ashamed and begged pardon. Okay. So now we will learn some synonym and antonym from this passage. So the first word is blind, and the synonym of blind is sightless. Sightless and visually impaired. Visually visually impaired. And the antonym for blind is sighted and seeing. Next word is carried, and the synonym for carried is hold and lifted. And the antonym for carried is dropped and left. Next word is lighted, and the synonym for lighted is lit and glowing. And the antonym for lighted is dark and off. Next word politely. politely, and the synonym for politely is kindly and respectfully. And the antonym for politely is rudely and harshly. So this is it from this passage. So the set 3 is complete here, completes here. So this is it for today's class. Hope you like this class. If you like our class, then do like, share, subscribe to the Doers for Academy's YouTube channel. And if you want to join us and want to purchase our online courses, then do contact us in the given number. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. We will meet you in the next class. Thank you.